taking action. Have an empowered mindset. Here's the really cool thing about taking action. It reduces fear and it increases courage. So the more action you take, the better you're gonna get at taking action, the better you're gonna get at taking action, and before you know it, you've taken massive action, Tony Robbins is happy, and so are you because your business is thriving. You heard my story in the beginning. I had no nada. I didn't know how to coach online. I didn't know how to invite people online. I didn't even know how to really do anything online except for share pictures of my kids and my vacations. But I didn't let it stop me. We can't build a legacy standing still. Figure out what you know and go from there. For me, it was Facebook and Word. But it worked. So, do I need my glasses? No. Okay, the font got smaller, guys. Can you, in your head right now, think of anything you're avoiding in your business? Oh, yeah, okay, you got it? Is it in your head? Are you thinking of it? We all have one, I have one. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. The success you are seeking is in the action you are avoiding. I know, swallow that frog, right? I've swallowed it quite a few times myself in the last 5 years, so I get it. The fear feels real. The actions are scary. But let fear be your guide for growth. There's this misconception that top leaders are, they're just so fearless. That's why they can do everything. No, we've just learned to feel the fear and go anyway. And every time we do, we've grown as a leader, as a coach, and as a human. And guys, a little Jersey Jess, true love, or Philly Jess today. We just got out of a 2-year pandemic. What are we so afraid of? Truly, that we're gonna create a life that's extraordinary? That $75,000 in debt is gone. Is the income disclaimer still up there? Well, it's okay, you saw it. Right? When my youngest had medical challenges and the only clinic in the country that treated kids with those challenges was in Arizona, I didn't have to worry about if it was covered by my insurance. I didn't have to worry if I could afford to get out there. I didn't have to worry about taking time off of work and losing pay. That's extraordinary. And if those things seem way too extraordinary right now for where you are in your life, my very first year of coaching, what was extraordinary was going to the store and being able to use my debit card and not feel that fear that it wasn't gonna go through. Being able to swipe without worrying that the funds were there. So what action are you avoiding that might be having you miss out on your extraordinary? And I want my girls to grow up knowing they can live an extraordinary life and they can take actions to get there. Be anything, say anything, dream it, be it. Our kids are listening, are paying attention to what we do, not what we say. How can I expect them to believe anything is possible? You can do whatever you want, just take the actions to get there if I'm not living it for myself. If you want a better, more extraordinary life for your kids, start taking action to create a better, more extraordinary life for you. Showing up through the hard. I love this one. Empowered mindset, people understand that success is found in showing up when it's inconvenient. And that when we show up through the hard or through the challenges, that's really where we grow and we get stronger. So first, let's just real quick talk about hard. Drinking a shake, nutrition, personal development, 10 minutes a day, following a tracker, inviting, posting on social media, being told no, being ignored, expanding your network. Not hard. Divorce, cancer, losing a parent, a severely sick kid. Hard. I'm super intentional to stand guard at the gates of my mind when I'm choosing what I want to call hard. And I encourage all of you to do that too, because your thoughts empower your actions. And hard is like busy. Everybody thinks they have the hardest and everyone's the busiest, so I like to just level the playing field and say, listen, we all have hard, and the hard is hard. We don't get to play judge and jury over whose hard is harder. Just like we all lead full lives. But what we do get to choose and play judge and jury over is whether the hard is worth giving up the keys that we hold in our hand. Quite simply for me, it's just never been an option. I believe too much about the mission of the work we do and what's available to us. And I saw other coaches attaining it, and I saw it was possible, and I knew that quitting wasn't going to get me there. I remember David Atkins on a team call. It was so powerful. He has 3 daughters too, and he said, I just can't stomach later in life telling my child, listen, I had this opportunity, like it could have changed our life, I could have built this business, could have put you in college, you wouldn't have all these loans today, we have that like dream house that we always wanted, you have lots of more choices and options. But it got hard, life got busy, so I gave up. I can promise you right now, whatever your hard is, there is a coach who has had equal or harder hard that is getting it done because her vision, her why, and her mindset are strong. And she is going to be sitting in her castle in the life she dreamed of on her island because she didn't quit or step back when things got hard. Be that coach. And stepping back, it's this weird term that I think only gets used in this Beachbody business, right? Stepping back. What does that look like? Like, I don't think as a teacher I could have said to my principal, like, I'm still here, I'm just stepping back today from my duties, right? Step back today. But kidding aside, it breaks my heart when coaches say they're stepping back because I know what's coming, because our thoughts empower our actions. And when you step back from your business, it begins to die because you're not taking actions to grow your business. It's like the saying, you're either growing or you're dying. And when we step back, we pull away. And that creates a disconnection from the team, from the mission, from the things that fuel us. And then before we know it, our goals, our why, our visions, the things that we said were so important to us and why we started this in the first place are put on the back burner. And I hate when I see women do that. Why do we do that? When I am healthy, when I am fit, when I'm earning extra income, when I'm focusing on other people instead of my own stuff, right? That's when I feel my best and I'm more empowered to get through the hard. So when life gets tough or full, don't do what 95% of the coaches do. Lean into your team, lean into your journey, and you will find your power to keep showing up and taking steps towards the goals that mean so much to you. Last one I'm going to talk about, conviction. Coaches operating from an empowered mindset have this conviction, a certainty, an unwavering belief. And I'm not talking about belief in the tools and the shakes and the business and all of that. We know it all works. The secret's out. It works if you work it. I'm talking about a belief and having conviction in your own self-worth. And that you have a right to go for more in this life. Julie Boris talks about this idea that self-worth is at the core of this, and I love her for that, because I see females getting stuck in this business and in life because they don't believe they're worth having more. And somehow it's become this thing where we think, okay, well, if I want more, then I'm ungrateful, or I'm selfish, or I'm greedy. I'm just grateful for where I am. I'm good. No, I don't need any more. I'm good. Right? We stay in that very small, I'm good. So am I grateful for where I am. Very grateful. And I'm still going to climb as high as humanly possible. For myself, to show other women that they can too, and for my daughters that are watching me. So they know they don't have to settle for good when great is available, and they don't have to settle for great when extraordinary is available. We can be grateful for what we want and still want more. Abby Wambach nailed this in the book Wolfpack. She nailed this. Like in my, oh, I hope I put it on my card. I did, okay. Be grateful and still, okay, start again, JJ. Okay, be grateful, but do not be just grateful. Be grateful and brave. Be grateful and ambitious. Be grateful and righteous. Be grateful and persistent. Be grateful and loud. Be grateful for what you have and demand what you deserve. How powerful is that?
All right.
There's too many women sitting in a comfortable, complacent place and not realizing that the people we all look up to, Brene, Glennon, Mel, Oprah, Marie, they all wanted more, right? We're following them, we're reading them, we're learning from them, we're spending our personal development, precious time, and they wanted more. They had a spark and they followed it without apology. And we all have a spark inside of us. And we have this business opportunity. We have to do the inside work so we can get out of our own way and use the spark and the business opportunity to set our lives on fire. Because the more people who set their lives on fire, the more the world changes. So make big, scary, ambitious goals and say them out loud. Write them down every single day. Put them somewhere you can see them and find people to hang out with who also are going for more, and spend as much time as you possibly can with them. We have this massive life-changing opportunity sitting in our hands. The fitness, the nutrition, the community, the impact, the income, the personal growth. Choose to make it work. Choose to make the most of it. Today can be the pivot point for you. You know what you need to do to be successful in this business. You probably knew it before you came in here today. You just need a little Coach Jess push. Decide that you and your dreams are worth it. Commit to go all in order to reach them. And then do not stop until you succeed. Your castle, your island is waiting. Thank you.
Booyah.